All right. So, welcome to your practice. Let's go ahead and start standing. You can have your feet hip width distance apart or your big toes touching, whatever's more comfortable for you. I want you to pull your pelvis to neutral, which just allows a slight tuck of the tailbone, engaging the abs just so you can stand up tall, shoulders back, and just find that nice tall posture. And take a few deep breaths in and out of the nose. Or you can sigh out the mouth if that feels nice. Whatever you decide, just let it help relax your body, your mind, your nervous system. Connecting to our breath allows us to come into the present moment and drop our to-do list, drop all the things that live off of your mat. And when we do this, we just feel a little bit lighter and we get a sense of relief. Take another deep breath in and deep breath out. Let it go. And we'll start to add some movement. Inhale, swoop your arms up overhead. Take a full body stretch. And then exhale, cactus your arms. Open the chest. Reach back up. You're going to grab your left wrist and stretch over to the right side. And just feel that long body on your left side, stretching through your lat, your rib cage, your arm and shoulder. Bring it back to center, switch your wrists, and flow to the other side. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Fold over your legs and relax the head at the bottom. Shake out your knees. And again, just take a couple deep breaths. You can grab opposite elbows, just sway side to side. Feel your back body stretch and decompress. Take one more inhale and exhale. Back to center. Find a flat back and then fold. Start to walk back into a downward facing dog. You'll step both of your feet back. And again, I want you to pedal your feet. So bend one knee and then the other, stretching out your calves, your hamstrings. Side to side. And then press both heels down. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, rock yourself forward to plank. So you just stack your shoulders right over your wrists. Drop the hips so you're in that long line. And then press up and back to your down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back into your plank. Hold that plank. And we're just going to tap our knee, left knee down, bring it up, right knee down and bring it up. So you're just kind of tapping side to side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop your knees down, stretch your hips back, take a child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Come up to a tabletop. Drop your belly, open up for cow, and then exhale round for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, curl the spine. Inhale, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, push your shoulders away from each other. One more inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Extend your right leg back in your tabletop. Flex your foot. Maybe look back at that foot and make sure your toes are facing down. And then you can look forward again and reach that left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, curl left elbow, right knee. And inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 5 more. Last one. Reach the same arm and leg and just give me 10 pulses up, up. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that side. Come back into tabletop for a breath. And then we'll switch sides. So extend that right leg back, look back. Toes face down with your foot flexed. Abs are drawing up and in. And then extend your right arm forward. Inhale, exhale, curl. Squeeze that elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. 5, 3, 1 more. Reach it out and pulse. Up, up. 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Release that side and back into tabletop. Take a deep breath. Tuck your toes. And you're just going to lift your knees up a couple inches and hold. So you're in a hovering tabletop. And then place the knees down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, push up all the way to down dog. You might need to reach your hands forward or your feet back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Move your big toes together. So your legs are together. And then reach your left leg high. Go ahead and open your hip and bend your knee on that left side so you can stretch your hip flexor. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to step that left foot to your left hand. So a little bit wider. Turn your back heel down for warrior 1 and then come up to standing. Swoop the arms overhead, relax the shoulders. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale. Next, exhale, let's cactus the arms, palms facing in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. One more inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingertips behind your back. We're going to squeeze the shoulders and open the chest. And then bow forward with that left shoulder on the inside of the left knee. Take a couple breaths into that left hip, into your shoulders, your chest. And then release, and you're going to swoop yourself open to a warrior two. So your arms open, your hips open, and then just pulse that front knee a few times. Feel that strength in your legs. And then hold that warrior two. Inhale. And exhale, reach your left arm high. Stretch out your side body. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to windmill the arms all the way down. Step back for plank. Keep that left leg lifted if you'd like, and flow through with your chaturanga. You could take cobra or upward facing dog, and then press back to down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your right leg high. Then open the hip and bend the knee. Join that hip flexor stretch. Try to keep your shoulders square as you do this. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps through to the right hand. Plant the back heel down and come up. Inhale, arms overhead. Breath in, exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace behind the back. Squeeze your shoulders, open the chest. And bow forward, right shoulder inside the right knee. Breathe into those tight places. Then come up and open up for warrior two. Feel that leg strength building in your thighs. Keep that strong warrior two stance as you reach right arm up for reverse warrior. Inhale and exhale, windmill the arms down. Lift your back heel. Step that right foot back with the option to keep your right leg lifted as you flow. Back to down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift your left leg high, open the hip and the knee again. You can stay here, or if you wanted to practice flipping your dog, that left foot can come off of your mat back behind you, and you take a single arm back bend. Okay, just an option. You don't have to do that. You could stay in that three-legged dog open hip. Start to make your way back and then step that left foot through again. Plant your back heel for warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, palms facing in. Inhale. Exhale. One more. This time, lean forward, airplane your arms back, and just hold that position, really isolating your left glute. I want you to pulse that front knee. Pulse, pulse. Get your left glute to activate. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to reach your hands out in front of you on the ground and lift that right leg behind you. If you have a block, you could use a block here for a little more room or extra support. We're going to inhale. Exhale, step that right foot back for warrior two. So you plant the heel and open back up through your hips and your shoulders. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle this time. You're going to drop your forearm down to the thigh and reach your right arm up and over. Now you can stay here, or I will give you the option to bind your arms. So you just kind of work your way a little deeper into it and reach your top arm behind your back and the bottom arm under your thigh and clasp hands. You could also just do a half bind and just work on that top shoulder reaching behind you. Let's take 2 more breaths. Nice job. That one is tough. You're going to windmill your arms down and come into a runner's lunge. So your left foot goes wide and you can lower your back knee down. If you had a block, again, you could grab that block for a little extra support. If you need to kind of come in and out of it, rocking forward and back, you can. I think it feels good to do that, just to kind of get into your hamstring and then back into your hip. Then if you do have that block, move it out of the way. We're going to step back into our plank. Option to keep the left leg lifted and flow through. Or, no, you can also skip your flow. If you want a more gentle practice, get rid of the chaturangas, the cobras, and just take a child's pose or stay in down dog. Breath in, breath out. Okay, we have that sequence on the other side. Let's lift the right leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. You are welcome to stay here or work on flipping your dog. Right foot behind you, single arm bridge, back bend. Inhale, exhale. Flip yourself back around and right foot steps through. Plant the back heel for warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, cactus. 2 more. Lean forward. Airplane those arms back and pulse. Pulse that front knee. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down out in front of you. Lift that left leg behind you. If you have a block, you could grab it. If not, just use your fingertips. Try to get as long as you can through your spine, through that right standing leg. And we're going to step back with the left foot, plant the heel, and open up for warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Drop the right fingertips. Option to work on your bind. You have a little bit better view on this side. So that top arm, you can try to hook it back to your hip or reach under your thigh and grab fingertips. Try to keep your chest open. Breathe into it. Unwind the arms and take runner's lunge facing the top of your mat. Grab that block again if you need it. Or if you have it, I should say. You can rock in and out of it. Make this your own stretch. What does your body need? Where are you feeling tight? Try to spend extra attention there, whether it's your hip or your hamstring. And don't forget those deep breaths. Walk off to the side. Step your right foot back. Option to keep that leg lifted. Option to flow. Making your way back to down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. We're going to hop or step to the top of the mat. And just find a flat back. And fold back down. Slowly come up to standing. And reset in your standing position. Reconnect with your breath, with your heartbeat. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take a tree pose, so just work a little bit on balance. I'll turn towards you. You're welcome to stay facing the top of your mat if you'd like, or you can turn as well. We're going to shift weight into our right leg and then go ahead and lift the left foot up. The left foot can come up onto the calf, or you can go above the knee. Just don't go right on your kneecap. You want it to be on the inner lining of your leg. Squeeze there. And as you squeeze, feel your left hip open as you move your knee back in space. Slowing it down just a little bit here to feel the stretch, to work on balance. And just really feeling the physical body in the pose. And I'll give you the option for eagle arms for a good shoulder stretch. So you can reach the arms. The left elbow would wrap underneath the right. And then you're going to wrap your palms together and lift the fingertips. And feel that stretch through your shoulders, your neck. If you wanted to work on your full eagle, then that left leg would wrap around the right, trying to wrap your foot around the ankle. Let's take 3 more breaths wherever you're at. You can also bring that left foot to a kickstand if you're having trouble with balance. Inhale. Exhale, unwind everything. Kind of roll those shoulders out. Release the arms. Release the legs. Deep breath in and out. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So shift weight into your left leg and lift that right foot up to balance. This side probably feels just a little different than your first. Maybe the hip feels tighter or more open. You can find a place to gaze for your balance, to maintain steadiness. And then if you want to add the eagle arms, your right will wrap under your left. Press the palms, reach the fingertips up. And then eagle legs. Right leg would wrap around the left this time. He's going to sit like you would in a chair pose. Take that kickstand with your toes if you need it for balance. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and unwind. Good. Roll those shoulders out. Nice job. Come out to a wide stance with your feet. We're going to go heels in, toes out. And you can just bring hands to heart center, or you could have them down by your side. But we're just going to take a deep squat and then press back up. So we're just feeling into our hips again. Inhale and exhale. Do another 5, 3, 2. Pulse at the bottom. Stay low for 10, 5, 3, 2, And one. Come up, take a deep breath, and then you're going to come back down with your hands on your thighs this time. Kind of like you're leaning forward to catch your breath. You'll inhale. Exhale, drop your left shoulder in for a rotation in the spine. Press into your opposite thigh. Come back to center and switch sides. Inhale, center. Let's do one more back to that first side. And then come back to center and switch sides. Good. Come back to center. Now you're going to lift your chest and just bring your hands up to your shoulders. Just keep a little bend in your knees. Tuck your abs in. And we're just going to drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And then reach the left arm up to the head for a gentle neck stretch. Pulling ear away from the shoulder. You can look down towards that armpit, tucking the chin. Go bring it back to center. Hands onto your shoulders. We'll go left ear to left shoulder. Reach that left arm up. Hopefully I didn't mix up my lefts and rights there for you. But we're trying to pull, gently pull the ear away from the shoulder on that long side. Tuck the chin, look down. Bring your head back to center. Straighten the legs. Reach the arms. We're going to turn into triangle pose. So just turn whichever toes are to the top of your mat. You're going to hinge forward over that top leg. Drop into your triangle pose and hold for about 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, pull yourself up. Switch your feet. Reach the arms. You'll hinge forward and move over that opposite side. And just hold your triangle for about 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, pull yourself up. And now turn your feet back. I like the toes facing out a little bit for side lunges. You're just going to bring your hands up to your heart and you're just going to bend into one knee. For deep side lunge, you could even come all the way down into lizard pose if you'd want. Great stretch for the inner thigh. Depends on knees here, so do what your knees will let you do. We're going to switch sides. So either lizard or side lunge. Moving side to side. Do 5 more. Another 3. 2, and 1. Good. Then come back into a wide split and just fold forward over your legs. Let your head hang heavy. You could even reach behind your legs, so in between your legs, but behind you off of your mat to fold a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come up to standing. Might have a little bit of a head rush there, so just take your time. Move your feet together. We're going to turn and come down to our mat to transition. You can grab a little drink if you need one. And we're going to start with a couple spinal rolls. So grab behind your knees from a seat and just try to rock back and forward along your spine. If you feel any flat spots or just where it doesn't feel smooth, really try to scoop your abs. You're trying to catch yourself on your seat for a little bit of balance. Let's do one more. And we'll finish in a seat. And you have the option here to bring hands behind you for a little support. We're going to inhale, lean back, extend the legs, and pull back in. So we're going from full boat into half. Hands can be down if you need it, or you could float the arms. I'm going to do supported today. Let's do another 5, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice job. Place your feet down and bring your hands behind you if they're not already. And just try to lift yourself up into a reverse tabletop. Stretch your shoulders. This one can really teach us where some imbalances are in the body, asymmetries, whether that's tight shoulders or a weak glute, weak core, tight hip flexors. All of those can come up in reverse tabletop. Go ahead and come down and stretch your wrists because that's also a lot on your wrists. And just give your wrists, your hands a little love. Just a little self-massage. And then you can roll down nice and slow onto your back. Take a couple deep breaths here. Feel yourself transition. I want you to try to pull your shoulder blades onto your back so your chest is open. And then we want the spine to be neutral. So there'll be a little curve in your low back, but at the same time, everything should be activated. Your core should be strong and supportive. Because from here, we're going to lift our legs up to tabletop and then bring our arms up to the ceiling. And we're going to do some dead bugs. So it's basically the same as our tabletop balance, but this time we're laying on our back instead of on our hands and knees. So reach opposite arm and leg. Let's do left leg, right arm. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you come in, and then switch sides. And you're just moving side to side here. And try to not let that opposite arm and leg move. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Massage your back. Massage across your kidneys, your tailbone. We're going to do a figure 4 stretch. So right ankle will come onto your left thigh. Grab behind your left hamstring and stretch out your right hip and right glute. Again, pull your shoulders back. Keep your spine long. Good. Switch sides. Left ankle on right thigh. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Release that side. Have your feet planted, your knees bent, and you'll lift your hips up into a bridge pose. And I want you to hold that bridge. Now, if you want a little extra for your chest, you can interlace those fingertips, roll your shoulders back, open the chest, breathe into it. Move your feet a little closer together. And then see if you can lift your right leg up. And just hold. I know it's hard. It's okay if your knee's bent. Place it down. Switch sides. Lifting the left leg, either straight or you can do a bent knee. Place it down and then release your shoulders and hands and roll the spine back down. Then bring your arms out to a T and just windshield wiper your knees side to side. Keep your knees over on the right. Breathe into it. Come up, drop your knees to the left. Knees back to center. Straighten your left leg, hug that right knee up and in. Give it a good squeeze towards your right armpit. Inhale. Exhale, spinal twist, that right knee over to the left side, and then bring your right arm to cactus. Try to work your right shoulder towards the ground. Feel that stretch in your pec. And if it's too deep of a twist, you can always back out of it for your back, for your spine. Good. Unwind this side. You can hug the knee in one more time and then release it down. And then hug your left knee in. Give it a good squeeze. And then send it over to the right side. Left arm will be in cactus. Inhale and exhale. Pull that left knee back to center. Give it a good squeeze and release it down. I want you to just kind of shimmy your hips for side to side. So it's like you're lengthening one leg and then lengthening the other. And just try to stretch out those low back muscles, your QL muscles. And then come back to even hip bones. And then you can start to relax the body. Really practice relaxing all the muscles. Relax your face, your eyes, your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Relax your belly. Relax your glutes, your hips. Feel this connection to your mat. Feel where your body is being supported by the ground, by the earth. Such a good reminder to slow down, to get grounded so you can be present and live in the moment. And anytime you may feel depressed, they say that that's when you're living in the past. Anytime you feel anxious, you're trying to live in the future. So if you can bring yourself into the present moment, that's really all that you do have is the present moment. That's what's actually happening. And that doesn't mean that every present moment will be happy, but you can at least sit with your current emotions instead of past or future. Let's breathe together. Exhale all the air out. And take a deep breath in. Fill to the very top. And then breathe out. Filling up to the top. Empty out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Wiggle fingers and toes. Reach your arms, take a full body stretch. Slowly come up. Stretch over your legs if that feels good. And make sure you sit up nice and tall to finish. And just take a moment of gratitude for your practice, for your healthy body, showing up today on your mat, improving your mental health, feeling connection to your spiritual self, really focusing on all those layers that are important and that make us feel like us. Namaste.